Okay, so I promised you all that I would come back with another video, and I have. This is my new apartment and my new room. We have similar of the same setup. We still have the 8-core dual Xeon 2.33 GHz server. So it has a total of 8 cores, 8 gigs RAM, and 3 terabyte hard drives running the data, as well as a 180 gig running the server. It runs Windows Server 2K8 64-bit. The desktop screen, keyboard, and mouse are connected to the 8-core server, which is also on view as my security camera right outside the door. I'll get to that in a second. Over here is my web server, my FTP server, my music server, and my Windows Home server, all rolled into one. Above there I have the modems, the routers, and our 24-port 10100 switch. Now I do have 2 routers for a reason. The bottom one is my primary router. It runs right from the modem into the switch. This gives me access to control my network initially. The second one is for free users. Whoever is around me can use free Wi-Fi, and that's what I have my family connected to as well under a protected connection. This connection uses the WAN port, so no one can really get into my network as I have designed it to. It then runs into the switch, which then runs into the LAN ports of the primary, and then out the WAN into the modem. I have my primary router set to reroute ports 80, 81, and 82, 21, and I believe that's it, into my web and FTP server. I have 3 websites currently running on my web server. My Windows Home server, my Subsonic Music Media Streaming server, and my personal site. I would give you the web address, but I don't have that much bandwidth right now. I will as soon as I can get more bandwidth and set up my own primary hosting system. Right above the server is I use a home theater power distribution box because it's more powerful than a standard surge suppressor. So it gives me 10 power outlets on the back and gives me a switch on the front to designate which 2 outlets are turned on and off, or more than 2. And currently I only have several of them plugged in. This is a brand new desk, and I've drilled about 20 holes in it to make all the wire management seem pretty clean and simple. I have, for wireless devices on my primary network, 1 Apple Wi-Fi Extreme Airport. I have another one upstairs that it's connected to this, and I have iTunes running on my 8-core server. And I have a bunch of our iPhones set up to connect to this so we can control it using the Apple remote system. I will show you. Sprout is a dubstep podcast. And it is currently set into my room, which is then plugged into my speakers over here. The server itself does not have speaker outputs on it, so I use the Wi-Fi routers to be set up as speakers. I also have another Apple Airport set up upstairs. Sorry for the very blurriness. And it's called Living Room. So if I want to hear it upstairs, I can hear it upstairs too. Now before we go upstairs, right above my door is a security camera that points directly at the front door and records every bit of motion it sees. So right now, I am being uploaded into my FTP server. That's how it transfers the images. But wait, what's this? Is this the same podcast that we were playing downstairs, wirelessly, with no wires going through the wall? I believe it is. Right into the speakers right behind my TV. This is accomplished using another Wi-Fi airport. You can't really see it. Connected. Right there. Connected wirelessly to my primary Apple Wi-Fi router. It allows me to use iTunes to route my speakers, my speaker output, and that's how I accomplish that. And when I want to use my Xbox for a media extender, I have a cord right under my TV center. I just pull downstairs right into my room, and I plug right into our 24-port switch, and I have access to all of my movies on my database. Using Windows Home Server, it comes with a primary insert module that allows you to stream movies flawlessly and music and photos to your Xbox Media Center or any home Windows extender. Hope this is informational to you and hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment, let me know what you think.